It's nighttime, and Moosty is playing happily in his bedroom. Mommy and Daddy are in the living room. They're looking at holiday brochures.
Are we going to tell him the big news today?
Asks Daddy. Of course! I can't wait to hear what he says. Meanwhile, Moosty has quietly walked downstairs.
Why are you two being so secretive?
He asks.
Come over here,
Says Daddy.
we've got exciting news to tell you.
Really? What is it?
Moosty says. We're going on vacation in an airplane.
We're going to fly? All right! I'll be able to say hello to the man in the moon.
But first, Moosty has to make a little detour to his bedroom because it's bedtime,
I'm way too excited to sleep.
says Moosty.
Then you better try counting sheep.
Chuckles Daddy.
That will help send you off to dreamland. Good night.
Good night.
Tonight, it isn't sheep that Moosty counts, but clouds. He floats higher and higher and higher until suddenly 2 soft arms give him a big hug and set him down on a fluffy pillow. Hello, Moosty, says the little cloud. Welcome to Cloudland. I'm so glad you've come to visit. Or would you like to go somewhere else?
I'd like to visit the man in the moon. I want to plant my flag on the moon like a real astronaut.
All right, Moosty, says the little cloud. Look!
Can I really fly in a rocket ship?
Well, you'll have to if you want to go to the moon. Just get in. The rocket ship knows the way. Bye, Moosty. Have a good trip.
Bye, little cloud. I'll never forget you.
Yells Moosty. The little cloud waves goodbye to Moosty as the rocket ship roars away with astronaut Moosty, who is making his very first trip to space. Moosty arrives at his destination very quickly.
I'm here.
He shouts loudly.
Hello, man in the moon. It's me, Moosty. And I brought you a Moosty flag. That way I'll always be here with you, and everyone will know that I've been here.
Moosty shouted so loudly that Mommy has come to check on him. Moosty, is everything all right, dear? She asks.
Oh, that's strange. I'm still in my bed. I was standing on the moon just a minute ago.
That must have been a wonderful dream, says Mommy. Look, there's the moon up there.
Can I leave the curtains open tonight?
Asks Moosty.
Then maybe the man in the moon will come visit me.
It's time to party. The carnival is here. Daddy is making a mask for Moosty.
It's wonderful!
Moosty exclaims enthusiastically.
Can I try it on?
Of course.
Says his daddy.
There, now you're ready to meet your friends.
Yeah, but first I have to show Mommy. Bye, Daddy. Thanks for the great mask. Yoo-hoo!
Mommy turns around and is startled. But then she starts to laugh. I almost didn't recognize you. she says. Your mask is fantastic,
I'm going to see my friends now.
says Moosty. Don't go too far, Moosty. Dinner is almost ready,
Okay, Mommy, I won't.
promises Moosty. Mommy gives him a big smile. Moosty goes out looking for his friends.
Oh, look! There's Miss Tortoise. Hello?
Calls Moosty. Hello, replies Miss Tortoise, continuing on her way. Miss Tortoise suddenly stops. Who are you? She asks.
Don't you recognize me?
Asks Moosty. Oh, it's you! Laughs Miss Tortoise.
My daddy made me a mask.
It's wonderful! I'd love to have one like that,
I only have one.
says Moosty sadly. That's too bad,
Wait, I have an idea.
exclaims Moosty.
Let's head back to my house and get another mask for you.
And Moosty rushes off. Hey, wait! Not so fast! But Moosty ran too far ahead to hear Miss Tortoise. He ran so fast that he's already home. He grabs the mask off the front door and rushes back.
Look what I got for you.
I love it, says Miss Tortoise. Thank you so much. Now I can go to the carnival too. Our two happy friends head off to see Mr. Rabbit.
Hello?
They yell together. Mr. Rabbit turns around and is startled. He dives right into his burrow. A moment later, he peeks his nose out.
Hello?
Moosty and Miss Tortoise say again. What can I do for you? Asks Mr. Rabbit cautiously. Moosty and Miss Tortoise start to laugh, and Moosty takes off his mask.
It's us, Moosty and Miss Tortoise.
Really? Says Mr. Rabbit. Wow! I didn't recognize you at all! You look really cool! Do you have another mask like that for me? Then we could go to the carnival together.
We only have 2 masks,
Says Moosty.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Rabbit.
Oh, that's okay, I understand.
Says a very disappointed Mr. Rabbit. Moosty! Time to eat!
My mommy is calling.
Says Moosty.
I have to go home. But first I want to do one more thing. Here, you can have my mask. That way you can go to the carnival too.
A very happy Moosty heads home for dinner. He feels good that he could make his friends happy too. It's early in the morning. Down at the farm, Boomer the horse is feeling sad. He gazes at the other animals. Oink the pig is enjoying his mud bath. The ducks are having a cozy get-together in the pond. Mother Hen and her chicks are out for their morning walk. And Mr. Cockerel is perched proudly on his mound of straw.
Nobody remembered.
Thinks Boomer sadly.
Oh, well, there's Moosty. I'm sure he hasn't forgotten.
Hello, Boomer.
Says Moosty as he gives him a cheerful wave and walks right past him to the mud bath. There he whispers something to Oink. The ducks listen too. Boomer tries his best to hear what they're saying, but no matter how much he tries, he just can't hear them.
I have to know what's going on.
He thinks and loudly shouts,
Moosty!
Moosty quickly says something to Mr. Cockerel, and then walks over to Boomer.
What's up, Boomer? Do you need something?
Yes,
says Boomer.
I want to know what you're saying to everyone.
Oh, well, I don't really have time for that right now. Maybe later. Bye!
Boomer is very disappointed. He sighs and hangs his head. But wait a minute.
Oh?
Who's this coming?
Happy birthday, Boomer!
Moosty smiles.
This is for you!
So you didn't forget my birthday after all?
Nobody forgot your birthday.
Says Moosty.
Just look and listen.
And here they all come. First the ducks quack happy birthday to Boomer. And then Mother Hen and her chicks cheerfully cheep their birthday greetings. Oink the pig shouts,
Happy birthday!
and from the mound of straw comes a loud, "Hey there! Wait a minute! Don't forget me!" "Happy birthday, Boomer!" says Mr. Rabbit. "This carrot is for you!"
Well, Boomer, are you feeling happy?
asks Moosty.
Yes, Moosty, very happy.
Says Boomer.
You're all such good friends.
"Miss Tortoise is also on her way," says Mr. Rabbit.
She better hurry up or the party will be over.
Says Moosty.
I'll go and see what's keeping her. Can I help you, Miss Tortoise? We might get there a little bit faster.
That would be nice. I'll definitely get to the party on time now.
Hello, Miss Tortoise.
Boomer says.
How nice of you to come.
I'm sorry I don't have a present for you, but I can give you this.
Why don't you all come into my stable?
Says Boomer, smiling happily.
I'm going to tell you a nice story. And I've got plenty of tasty snacks.
As soon as Mr. Rabbit hears the words tasty snacks, he rushes into the stable. Mother Hen and her chicks follow after him. And then the ducks follow, and Miss Tortoise, and Moosty. Because nobody wants to miss one of Boomer's wonderful stories. Moosty is going to the farm this morning to get some fresh eggs. It's a very hot day.
Maybe Mommy will make some delicious ice pops for later,
he thinks. A little bit later, he walks towards the farm, happily swinging his basket. That's strange. There's nobody here. Where is everyone? Oink the pig is not in his mud bath. Boomer the horse is not in the stable. And Miss Cow is not in the field. Moosty doesn't understand. He looks around again. Fortunately, Mr. Cockerel is there.
Hey, Mr. Cockerel, where is everyone?
Shh! Not so loud!
Mr. Cockerel says.
Today is a great day for Mother Hen. She'll have little chicks soon. It won't be long now.
Do you mean that her chicks will be born today?
Moosty whispers.
That's exactly what I mean.
Mr. Cockerel says proudly.
Go and take a look in the chicken coop, but don't make any noise.
Moosty is excited and walks towards the chicken coop. And look, everyone is there, waiting. First he greets the ducks, who are moving their beaks without making a sound today. Oink is just staring ahead without moving a muscle. Boomer the horse is also very quiet and shakes his head very gently. Miss Cow is shaking her tail and winks at Moosty. Careful not to make a sound, Moosty goes into the chicken coop. And there's Mother Hen on her nest as usual.
Hello, Mother Hen,
Moosty whispers.
is everything all right? Is there anything I can do for you?
Mother Hen gets up from the nest, which has 4 eggs in it. All we can do now is wait, Mother Hen says. But I think it could happen any moment now. Look, there. It's happening. It seems as if the eggs are moving. Cracks are starting to appear everywhere. Then they crack open one by one, and suddenly 4 cute chicks are sitting in the nest. Mother Hen looks at her children with pride.
They look so cute,
Moosty says.
I could hug them all.
But the chicks just want to sleep and be close to their mommy.
I should get going now,
Moosty whispers.
I'll be back tomorrow. Bye, Mother Hen.
When Moosty leaves the chicken coop, all his friends are impatiently waiting outside.
And how are things going in there?
Boomer asks.
Yes, please tell us.
Miss Cow says.
We've been waiting for so long.
Everything went fine.
Moosty says cheerfully.
Mother Hen now has 4 cute little chicks. They're fit as a fiddle, and they're sleeping quietly.
Everyone breathes a sigh of relief.
And now I'm going home to tell everyone the big news,
Moosty says.
I'm sure Mommy won't mind that I'm coming back with an empty basket. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow.
And the proud daddy, Mr. Cockerel, crows. Today, Moosty can't go outside to play with his friends. It's raining, and it's going to keep on raining. Moosty goes back to his bedroom.
What can I do?
He thinks.
Oh, I know. Maybe I can find something fun to play with in here. Oh no, what a mess! If Mommy sees this, she'll be really upset. I know what I'll do. I'll clean it up. Mommy gave me this little cart. And look, here's my wooden horse. I wouldn't mind playing with that. Oh no, look at this. One of its legs is broken. Don't worry, Mr. Horse. I'll fix that for you. Mommy, can I have some glue?
Here you are, Moosty.
What a big tube.
This is just what Moosty needs. He hurries back to his room. Moosty is very careful so he doesn't spill any glue. And look, his horse has 4 legs again.
Hooray! My horse is all fixed now.
And now Moosty can finish cleaning up.
Let's see. I wonder what's inside this box. My building blocks. I forgot all about them. I think I'll build a tower.
Moosty carefully places the building blocks one on top of the other. And his tower grows taller and taller and taller.
It's going to be as tall as I am.
And Moosty continues building. But then his tower starts to wobble. Maybe just one more block. Uh-oh, that last block was 1 block too many.
Oh, well, that's okay,
says Moosty.
I'll build a new tower later on.
He leaves the blocks where they are and goes back to look at his toys.
All right, here's my bag of marbles. And there's my little trumpet. And my picture book. I think I'll look through it.
The toy closet is now almost empty. But in the back, there is still a little car. That's a nice surprise for Moosty.
Vroom, vroom.
Moosty drives the car around the room. And then he takes another look in the toy closet. Nope, that's everything. Now he can put back all his toys nice and neat. First, his building blocks. Then his picture book and colored pencils are placed right next to them. This is a good place for the car. And now his wooden horse. Well, that's everything. Moosty looks proudly at his work.
That's as tidy can be,
He says cheerfully.
I'll go tell Mommy right away. Mommy, guess what? I cleaned up my toy closet all by myself.
What a good boy. Mommy smiles and she gives Moosty a big kiss. Spat, spat, spat. The rain is still spattering against the window panes. But Moosty doesn't mind. He's had a really good day, because cleaning up can be so much fun. Moosty is going for a walk. It's a little chilly, but then again, it's autumn. Look, the trees are almost bare, and the last remaining leaves flutter gently to the ground.
Moosty! Moosty!
It's Mr. Rabbit.
Moosty, I just saw Miss Tortoise, and I don't think she's feeling very well.
Then I'll go see her right away,
Says Moosty.
I'll run ahead of you.
Shouts Mr. Rabbit.
You gotta hurry. She's acting really strange.
When Moosty reaches Miss Tortoise, he doesn't see anything unusual. She's just eating, and she seems to be enjoying it.
What did I tell you?
Says Mr. Rabbit.
She's been acting like that for 2 days. All she does is eat, eat, eat.
Moosty steps a little closer, but Miss Tortoise continues eating.
Well, I don't see anything wrong.
You think it's normal that she's been eating non-stop for 2 days?
Says Mr. Rabbit.
There's something else. She keeps yawning.
Just then, Miss Tortoise looks up for a moment. Oh, it's you!
Are you feeling okay?
Asks Moosty. Yes, Miss Tortoise nods. Why do you ask?
Mr. Rabbit said you've been acting really strange.
I haven't been acting strange at all. Yawns Miss Tortoise. I'm just getting ready for winter. We tortoises have to eat lots and lots of nutritious food before we start our winter sleep.
Oh yeah, that's right. You hibernate. I forgot all about that. So where are you going to spend this winter?
Asks Moosty. I'm not sure. I'll look for a nice warm spot where it's quiet and dry.
You finish eating. I'll find a place for you. I won't be long,
says Moosty. Moosty looks all over. But either the ground is too damp, or there are far too many stones and boulders. Disappointed, he makes his way back and finds his smiling friend waiting for him. I've got good news, she says. You don't have to look anymore. Mr. Rabbit said I can have my winter sleep in his burrow. Isn't that nice of him? I better be going. I can hardly keep my eyes open. Bye!
That was really nice of you to help her,
says Moosty to Mr. Rabbit.
Well, there's plenty of room in my burrow. Come on, let's go see if everything is in order.
Mr. Rabbit jumps into his burrow and hops back out again.
Is she all right?
Asks Moosty.
She's sleeping like a log, but she's snoring like thunder. I won't get any sleep all winter. Sleep is very important to me.
What will you do now?
Asks Moosty.
I'll just have to dig a new burrow.
Mr. Rabbit moans and immediately starts digging.
Well, then I better let you finish that. See you tomorrow.
A little farther, Moosty turns around for a moment. And look! Mr. Rabbit's new burrow is almost finished. He'll be sleeping soundly tonight, too. It's autumn, but Moosty still wants to go outside for a while.
Can I go out for a walk?
He asks. Of course you can, but make sure you don't catch a cold.
The walking will keep me warm,
says Moosty.
But it is kinda cold,
he thinks. And so Moosty starts his walk outside. As he looks around, Moosty notices that everything seems really different. The leaves aren't green anymore. They're all sorts of different colors. There are brown ones, yellow ones, and red ones. It looks as if someone has painted them. Ah, the beautiful colors of autumn, says a familiar voice.
Hello, Miss Hedgehog,
says Moosty cheerfully.
What a nice surprise! Would you like to go for a walk?
I'm afraid I don't have time right now. I have to gather a lot more food for winter. It's almost time to hibernate. You already knew that, right, Moosty?
Of course! And I'll miss you so much. I'd love to play in the snow with you sometime.
I prefer the sun, smiles Miss Hedgehog. The snow is far too cold for me. And now I have to get back to work. Bye-bye, Moosty. See you in the spring. Miss Hedgehog walks off towards a big apple tree. When she gets there, she rolls on her back. And when she turns over, she has an apple stuck to her spines.
What a funny way to gather apples!
Moosty chuckles.
She can't hear you anymore,
shouts a squeaky voice.
Miss Hedgehog is far too busy, just like me.
It's a squirrel sitting on the branch of an old oak tree.
What are you doing out here today?
Asks Moosty.
I'm gathering acorns. They're very tasty. Look, I've built a cozy nest up in this old oak tree. That's where I'm keeping my stock for the winter.
I see,
says Moosty, getting more and more interested. He wants to ask another question, but the squirrel is far too busy to chat. Moosty looks down and sees Mr. Mole gently wiping his snout.
Hello, Mr. Mole. Shouldn't you be tucked up nice and warm in your little house?
Yeah, I wish I was.
Sniffs Mr. Mole.
But I seem to have forgotten where my little house is. I went out for a short walk, and now I can't find it. I'm kinda nearsighted, as you know, and with this cold, I can't use my nose to sniff my way home.
Your house? Isn't that a little mound of soil with a hole in it?
Asks Moosty.
Yeah. That's it, a mound of soil. Do you see it anywhere?
Of course I can see it. You're right on top of it.
Mr. Mole looks down.
Oh dear, I'm an old scatterbrain, aren't I? Thank you so much.
Mr. Mole quickly ducks into his hole, shouting,
Thanks, Moosty, bye!
Bye, Mr. Mole!
On his way home, Moosty thinks about Miss Hedgehog. And the squirrel, But most of all, he thinks about Mr. Mole and how he helped him find his way back home.
Ouch!
Moosty is in his bedroom, playing with his building blocks. He's building a tower. Suddenly, he hears someone tapping on his window. It's Miss Bird.
Moosty, Moosty, come quickly. What's the matter? Moosty, can you go see Mr. Dog? He needs help immediately. Help? Then I'll go right away. Thank you, Bird.
Near Moosty's house, Mr. Dog is sitting outside feeling very gloomy.
Hello,
Shouts Moosty.
Hello, Moosty. I'm so glad you're here. Just look at my doghouse.
Now Moosty understands why his friend looks so sad. There's a plank missing from his roof.
I don't like this at all. If it rains, I'll get all wet in my own house.
I wonder where that plank could have gone to,
Says Moosty, gazing around.
When I got home from my walk this morning, I found my house like this. What am I going to do?
We'll just have to fix your roof.
Says Moosty.
Wait here. I'll go and ask my daddy for help.
Suddenly, Moosty hears happy laughter coming from behind the bushes.
Up and down and up and down and up and down.
And what does he see?
Down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up
Well,
and down.
that plank looks familiar. Hello?
Hey there!
Mr. Rabbit yells back.
Have you come to play?
No, not right now. But I would like to know where you got that plank.
This plank? Giggles Miss Tortoise. We took it from Mr. Dog's house over there.
Just as I thought. Mr. Dog will be very upset with you.
Uh-oh! He will? We didn't think of that.
Mr. Rabbit whimpers. You better take this plank back, but please don't tell him we were the ones who took it,
I'll have to think about that.
says Moosty. And he takes the plank back to Mr. Dog.
Hey, Moosty. You brought my plank back. Where did you find it?
Oh, over there somewhere.
Moosty mumbles. And he puts the plank back on the roof.
And now we have to nail it down. Oh, wait, I can't do that.
But I can.
It's Daddy. He walks towards Moosty carrying a hammer and a big nail. When everything is done, Moosty asks,
Daddy, how did you know we needed to fix that?
I saw you through the window.
says Daddy.
Now come on inside. Mommy's waiting.
Bye, Mr. Dog.
Bye, Moosty. And thank you.
And while he's lying in front of his house, he mutters,
I'd really like to know where that plank disappeared to.
So Moosty didn't tell on us? Whispers Miss Tortoise.
No,
Sighs Mr. Rabbit.
but I think we better tell Mr. Dog ourselves. That's what good friends would do.
Mm-hmm. It's nice and sunny outside. Mommy is putting lots of goodies into a basket to go on a picnic with Moosty. Moosty, I'm ready.
Me too, Mommy. I'm coming.
Then let's get going.
Yippee! I'll carry the basket to the forest.
there! Wait a minute! Where are you going?
We're going to the forest for a picnic,
Moosty says.
Would you like to come? There's plenty of food in the basket.
Food? Of course I'll come!
Mr. Rabbit shouts. This looks like a very good spot for a picnic, Mommy says. It's a really fun place too, because look, there are blueberries on that bush.
Mmm, yummy! I'll go and pick a few right now. Are you coming, Mr. Rabbit?
Sure. Let's go, Moosty. We'll go together.
The berries look delicious.
Hey, Moosty. I don't really like blueberries that much. I'll go take a look around. Maybe I'll find something else. Something I do like.
Okay,
Says Moosty.
but don't go too far or you won't hear Mommy calling.
I'll stay nearby.
Mr. Rabbit says. Meanwhile, Moosty has almost filled his cup with blueberries.
All right, I'll give these to my mommy.
That's very sweet of you, Mommy says. I'll eat these later. Where's Mr. Rabbit? The picnic is ready.
Mr. Rabbit, come and have some food.
Moosty calls.
That should make him hurry up. Oh, look. No, Mr. Rabbit. You have to wait until we're here, too.
You really scared Mr. Rabbit. Mommy smiles. I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. Moosty and Mommy don't have to wait long.
Hey, I'm back, everyone!
Mr. Rabbit shouts.
And I'm really hungry.
I bet you are, Mommy says. You didn't take the time to finish your carrot.
What carrot? I haven't eaten anything yet.
He's telling the truth. I ate some of the carrot. So don't be upset with Mr. Rabbit. You should be upset with me.
We're not upset at all, Mommy says.
I know you. You're Nibble. You play with my nephews sometimes.
Then you're welcome to join us for our picnic.
Yeah!
Moosty smiles.
There are plenty of carrots.
A little while later, all four of them are enjoying their picnic together. It's a beautiful sunny day. Moosty is going to the farm. Maybe Farmer Giles would like a little help. But look! It seems as if Moosty is not alone. That dark mark on the ground is going wherever Moosty goes.
That's strange. That dark mark seems to be doing everything I'm doing. I'll just check. Yep, that mark does exactly what I do. That's cool.
Chuckles Moosty. But when a big dark cloud slides in front of the sun, Moosty is all alone again. He wonders what could have happened. But before he can think about it, he hears something.
Hello? Wait a minute. You just chased away my friend.
The last goose turns around and asks,
What friend? I didn't see any friend. He was here just a minute ago. He followed me everywhere,
says Moosty.
Well, what does he look like?
Asks the goose.
He was like a big dark mark on the ground that did everything I did. Look!
The goose laughs.
That was your shadow. But I honestly don't know where it went. I hope you find it soon. Bye!
And so Moosty continues searching.
Have you lost something?
Asks a gentle voice. It's a snowy white swan.
Yeah,
Moosty nods.
I lost my shadow. I can't find it anywhere.
You're not the only one,
Says the swan.
I lost my shadow too. I'm looking for it right now. Good luck finding yours.
And Moosty continues searching. Hello, Moosty. Why do you look so sad? Is something wrong?
There is something wrong. I lost my shadow. I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, says the peacock. You should be more careful with it. I always keep a close eye on my shadow so it won't get lost.
Oh, right. Where is it then? I can't see it anywhere.
Oh, no! The peacock exclaims and fans out her tail in shock.
Wonderful!
Says Moosty.
Bravo!
But the peacock has already hurried off in search of her shadow. Moosty is left alone again. Or is he? It's Mr. Owl,
Hello, Mr. Owl.
says Moosty relieved.
I'm so glad to see you. Because you're really smart. I bet you know where my shadow is.
So, you're looking for your shadow?
Asks the wise Mr. Owl.
Well, I can't give it back to you. You'll just have to wait. Wait until the sun comes out again.
Moments later, Moosty feels the warmth of the sun, and his shadow comes back.
Thank you, Mr. Owl.
He shouts excitedly and continues walking. And look, there's the peacock again. I've got my shadow back, she says joyfully.
Me too.
Laughs Moosty.
Thanks to Mr. Owl. Actually, thanks to the sun.